Fellow game players, welcome to Faulty Apprentice. I'm just a usual farm guy with no skills whatsoever trying to find an apprenticeship. There's also an X-rated version of this game too, but as it's YouTube, let's keep this clean. New game. Prelude Act 1. Girl of my nightmares, oh boy. What is your name, stranger? My name is FellowPlayer, of course. Wise and proud. Ah, FellowPlayer is a strong and powerful name, it certainly is. You might be just the one I'm looking for. Come find me at the castle, and I promise all that you desire shall be yours. I'll be waiting for you. There's good and bad endings to this. Da! That was a weird dream. Oh, that appears to be me. Must have overslept. It's already midday. I look a bit scrawny. Oh hey, look at that. I didn't get lost after all. That Stars Reach Castle up there. My last hope to find an apprenticeship. As you continue down the road, you begin to notice the number of people is growing. Not only that, they all have frightened expressions and are walking in the opposite direction. The people walking away from the castle look frightened. Ask around. Everyone seems too preoccupied to answer. Ow. Eh? Why in the seven hells? Not looking where you were walking, you trip over something. An old bare foot with a sandal lazily hanging off it stretched out from the shade of a large pine tree. That was a bit confusing. Looking at the source of the leg, you see an old man with a long white beard being constricted by the tree roots. It's hard to see into the shadow with a bright sun. Will you wait for your eyes to adjust or rush towards the old man? I guess I'll wait. Be sensible. Having worked as an Oculus crafter for a few days, you remember closing your eyes will dilate your pupils, giving you better vision in low light. You close your eyes a moment and reopen them, focusing on the shadow area. What you thought to be tree roots were a series of bags and straps across this way, and not across the old man's robes. These aren't tree roots at all. It's just a bunch of bags and whatnot. Hey Merlin. It's not that he looks homeless, but there's a bit of unkempt nature to him. After getting bored of connecting with which strap goes to what bag, you notice the old man is wearing a pointy hat. As a former scriptorium apprentice, oh, I already had one. You can tell by the shape of his hat, it means to be a wizard. An enchanter wears a pointed hat that drapes down to one side or behind the wearer, similar to a nightcap. It keeps the hair out of the eyes while reading and writing ancient runes. Oh, I see. It's telling me the different... Okay, fine. Sorcerers wear the tall, pointy hat for some internal ranking system. We all know it's because they all love to be the center of attention. Since that magic is their birthright, they can be a little snooty and heavily value their traditional attire. Uh-oh. Warlocks! Everyone knows. Warlocks wear hoods. They're hoodies! The wizard hats, although slightly pointy at the top, brimming enlarged to make more practical for travelling. Oh dear, do I remember all these? You always imagine wizards to be grand, sophisticated, really classy like. Maybe he's just a homeless person after all. What kind of silly to even consider it? Huh? A piece of paper half sticking out from one of the worn leather bags catches your eye as it begins to flutter in the wind. Alright, I'll reach for it. You slowly pull the paper from his bag without disturbing his slumber. What's this? Wet tunic contest. Oh boy. A wet tunic contest. Saturday of the next full moon. The town of... What's this old guy doing with this? Oh, dearie me. Okay, click anywhere to continue. Yes, wet tunic contest, that's what I said. Ah, I see you are interested in the wet tunic contest as well. The old man strokes his beard and begins scanning through the lines of people, mumbling to himself. That's most likely where all those folk are going. We should get going as soon as possible to get good seats. You pervert. You look around to see nothing but grim and frightened expressions. You see grim, frightened expressions. It is a beta, so there's bound to be a few issues here and there. Okay. No, I don't think so. Get a distinct impression that the old man is not listening to you. Precisely. Great minds think alike, you know. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, FellowPlayer. You know me? I am the great wizard Durandal. Well, at least I know his name. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Aha, you know me. Of course I know you. We are going to do so much. And it all started right here. Or starts here for you, I suppose. Such a brave lad. Good heavens me. Good heavens me. I haven't told you what I'm about to ask of you yet, have I? You see, the thing is, I was prepared to set off on an adventure of magic maidens, monsters, and the usual mayhem, but ran into a bit of a snag. Wait, let me find the original wording. When it comes to the future, you can never be too careful. The wizard begins rummaging through his bag, pulling out scrolls and books. Eventually, an awkward amount of time passes. Oh, confiscated these scrolls. Whatever, these scrolls. What good is knowing of the future if you can't find the bloody notes? Blast it all! There was a grand recorded speech written down, but I seem to have misplaced the damn thing. Nah, I'm not in the mood anymore. He's got the British sense of humour, apparently. I need your help delivering an important message. Something about the fate of the kingdom, maybe even the world. You interested? Is this old man really a magician? Did he say he could see the future? Saying yes to an adventure always seemed like an easy choice, scroll books. But now that it's actually happening, I don't know what to do. Should I go with this homeless man, I mean wizard, on the adventure? Why not? I got nothing else to do. I don't know, I actually want to go to the castle. He's kind of freaking me out a bit. But I got a feeling if I... Nah, let's not. Let's go to the castle. You can't go. What do you mean you cannot go? Of course you can. It's your destiny after all. The wizard begins to rummage through his bags again, grabbing a scroll, glazing past a few lines, then shoving into another bag. Cannot go. He's not supposed to say that, is he? Where is it? Ah, here we are. Finally, he seemed to have found the scroll because he immediately started reading it so closely, his long pointy nose is hitting the page. There we are. Yes, yes. I'm in the path and... My dear, he does this. I mean, you do say that. Marvellous! The wizard is looking at you like everything makes sense. He gives you a warm hug with two surprisingly strong pats on the back. Good luck, young apprentice. And don't forget to deliver the letter to the commander when you get to the castle. What letter? Reaching into your pocket, you feel the frayed edges of a small scroll, about a copper piece in diameter. Oh, and remember to hold the castle until I return in 30 days' time, I think. What? Farewell! Ho ho! Now the old man is gone, you inspect the mysterious scroll that was planted in your pocket. It seems gruffly coiled, sealed with blue wax. Oh, nice. Throw it away. No, put it back in the pocket. Without understanding what the old wizard meant, who this letter was for, or what to expect when you arrive, you put the scroll back in the pocket and resume the long walk to the castle. Ooh, Prelude Act 2. Not so warm welcome. I'm liking this so far. The artwork is pretty good. Now the castle gates are in sight. Here's a good time to take a break and grab a drink from the stream. After all, that wizard was acting extremely odd, so you're not sure what to expect once you approach the gates. There's an easy way down to the river here. I should get a drink while I can. The stream water tastes nice and cold. But before you can savor the refreshing taste, something catches your eye. Gargoyles. From under the bridge, there's small figures with red clothing hobble out. Even though you've never seen them in real life, they are unmistakably goblins! The goblin has left behind some crude weapons. A bow, rusty short sword, and a twig. Looks like a wand. No, they look like swords to me. Oh, hang on. If you pick up a weapon, there's an opportunity to attack the goblins before they notice you. Which weapon will you use to attack? I think this would decide what career I do, because I know that the bow and arrow will mean I'm an archer. Rusty sword will mean a soldier, I think. I'm not sure. And a twig wand will mean I'm a wizard. I kind of like the wizard idea, but I don't want to go down a Harry Potter route, so bow and arrow. You pick up the bow, the bone bow. Looks like the goblins have fashioned a crude bow from the rib bone of some large beast. You knock an arrow, and give a test pull on the bow. String. That's a string. It feels like it could snap at any second, but it'll have to do. Okay, equip it. Oh, hang on. Oh, I get to choose other weapons. Yeah, let's have a look. The twig one. Oh wow, it's a twig. It's literally just a twig. Seeing the twig one up close, you start to second guess your decision to pick up the weapon because it looks and feels exactly like a twig. One end is even chewed up as if the goblin's using it as a toothpick. Ew, put it down. Let's have a look at the other one. If it wasn't tapered, I mean curved. Pick up the rusty old sword. Certainly not the most finely crafted, but the weight feels good in your hand. Swinging hard should definitely do some damage. Alright, let's get back to my bow. I'll take it. Yes, I'll take it. You have equipped the bow and a bow. While the goblins has fallen behind the others, looks your best target. Ready? Aim. Fire! The first string slaps your wrist, and the arrow flings awkwardly in the air before skids past the goblin you were aiming for. The goblin spins around and holds a shield up to his eye level as he calls out to the others. There's a man boy, attack it from behind. Yes, that girl make man boy dead. He opens gate. Yep. Oh boy. The goblin bangs on his shield twice in sync with his response to the raid leader. A man boy should be gone. Now you be killed dead. The goblin starts charging towards you, keeping his shield up and his sword pointed towards you like a lance. Say bye-bye to neck head. The goblin is right on top of you now. Oh, nuts. Oh dear. He went up for a big swing when he noticed a twinkle in the sky from... Gross! Dude! Look, check out the eyeball! What the... Is that ice? The goblins have been replaced with gigantic upside-down icicles sprouting out from the ground. Just you think it's almost looks beautiful, you are snapped back to reality by a cold burning in your lungs. Check the area. Anyone carrying a weapon is considered hostile. Uh-oh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ah. Uh-oh. I gotta remain hidden. If they catch me with a gun, a weapon, I'm dead. The forest edge is just over there. I should be able to make it, but there's cold mist everywhere. Almost slipping on ice a couple of times, you manage to sneak behind a tree and begin to look under the scene of the frozen goblins. You can see the shadows of castle guards moving over the area, but none of them notice you. What do you think you're doing? A girl's voice with a slightly batty tone comes from right behind you. Turn around slowly and keep your hands where I can see them. You turn around to see a beautiful girl with dark skin and light hair pointing an arrow at your chest. Well, that's not a good sign. I saw you try to shoot that goblin. That was a stupid thing to do. It's obvious you don't have archery training. We ordered you villagers to evacuate from our own for your own protection. The last thing we need is some farm boy trying to be a hero and screwing up our defense plans. I think there's someone in the forest. Ah! I gotta run! You should get out of here before those guards find you. The archer girl jumps up into the tree and disappears into the foliage. You there! Stay where you are! Huh? What's up with these guards? The guards point a tremendously long lance towards you, as two other guards appear out of the mist on either side of you. Commander! We've got one over here. The mist begins to swirl as the form of a female knight with long hair and a glowing azure sword begins walking towards you. Waving her sword, as if drawing an invisible line on the ground, the snowy fog is dispersed with a gust of wind. Hello. She gives you a size-up glance before locking eyes with you. Why have you not evacuated with the other villagers? That's a good question. I'm not a villager. Oh, I have a letter, of course. Search him! Yes, ma'am. It's a beta, but I can recommend that maybe some voices for the characters would help, as me doing a male voice for the female characters doesn't seem right. The guard grabs you roughly and begins to pat you down. She reaches into your pockets and pulls out the letter scroll the old man gave you to deliver. Before she removes her hand from you, another guard comes up to you from the other side. Is that a bunny? Don't try anything funny there, sugar. Oh boy. You don't want to get hurt now. He was carrying this. The guard hands up the scroll and falls back in line with others. The woman in giant shiny armor keeps her icy gaze focused on you as she peels open the scroll. She looks down at the scroll. Ah, nuts! Wet tunic contest. I'm dead. You feel your face go beet red for embarrassment. This other scroll carries the seal of Durandal. The commander breaks the wax seal, and you see her eyes run back and forth over the scroll. Is this letter true? Yes? Very well. If these are the wizard's instructions, so be it. Durandal was forced to leave on urgent business elsewhere, and has left us his new apprentice, eh? It's true. He left through the west gate early this morning. He was in an exceptionally good mood, saying something like, "A dream come true." The news seems to be quite a shock, because all the guards start to murmur amongst themselves. Suddenly you are hit with a pulse of cold air as the commander shoves her sword into the ground. Dude, calm yourselves! Whether it was the cold blast or feeling of terror this woman provokes, you find yourself snapping to attention as well. Durandal will not leave us in our time of need unless there's very good reason. He understands what is at stake. We all do. We're down time to waste. Guard! Take 2 squads and do a final sweep over the village. Right away, Commander. The rest of you go back to your stations. I had a few words with our new guest. The commander sheaths her sword and takes 2 steps towards you. Nona was indeed charged with protecting stone. But it is my charge to protect the castle. My charge? This list says I am to give you access to the Mag's Tower, training facilities, and even provide you with quarters. However, the letter does not say when I have to give you access, nor where you shall reside. You may sleep in the South Tower and are permitted to enter the castle only during the day hours. At least until we know you are the man that this letter promises. The man. Thanks? From this moment on, you are a soldier of Stars Reach, and you will address me properly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Commander. Yes, ma'am. Let's be cheeky. Yes, ma'am. Oh, the icy stare she was giving you before. It's like a warm summer afternoon compared to how she looks at you now. Show the apprentice to his new quarters and keep him under constant guard until further notice. The commander bids you a final word before marching back to the castle. Train hard. Alright, come on, sugar. Let's get you settled in. Bunny guard. The bunny guard escorts you to the south tower and shows you to your room. Here's my room. Alright, sugar. I hate being called sugar. This is where the commander said to put you up. Feel free to get settled in. I'll be posted outside if you need anything. Oh, and I almost forgot. Welcome to Stars Reach. Guard smiles at you warmly before leaving the room. Oh, wow. That took a long time. I get to check my skills. Huh. Okay, let's have a look. Sword 0, Archery 1, Magic 0. Ah, so I'm not stuck in a linear path of archery. Relationship status. Aha! Okay. Well, we knew that was coming. Talk to guard. Look at the wet tunic flyer again. Go to sleep, leave room, ... I don't know what that was. Let's look at the wet tunic flyer again. Okay, join the first ever wet tunic contest in the history of the Four Kingdoms. Saturday. I don't think I get to choose the day on that, though. Yeah, I'm fine. I've looked at it twice already. Look at the flyer for too long makes me feel funny. I should put it down. Alright, what's the ... do? Ah, that's nothing. Okay, fine. Talk to the guard, I guess. Sugar Plum, you're making it worse. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. We gotta toughen you up. Just kidding. You are free to do as you please. However, if you do spend your time training, it takes half a day per session. That means you can train up twice a day. So make it count. Oh wow. I should get back to guard duty. Thanks for keeping me company. If you need anything, just let me know. Okay, bye now. I don't know what day it is. Leave the room. Can I leave the room? Am I allowed to do that? That was a long day. I'm exhausted. I should probably go to sleep. Or look at the wet tunic flag. Okay, I think we've had enough now. Alright, let's go to sleep. Going to sleep will end today and move on to tomorrow. Would you like to go to sleep now? I don't think I have much of a choice. I think I've got... Yeah, go to sleep.